Well, some of us fall backwards into rewarding careers, but that shouldn't be your hope as you work to build yours. Career coach and consultant Lindsay Picardo is here. Good morning.
Good morning. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, too. I am the Kramer of broadcasters in terms of I have fallen backwards into every opportunity. I just recognized it and seized it. That's why I don't like to talk to people like younger generations about how I did it because, well, I really kind of carved my own way. But now I'm second guessing that because you're saying we need to do that, carve our own way, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think you know intuitively, though, what you're best at, what you're passionate about, and you didn't necessarily go through these steps the way we're going to talk about them, but it's clear you're doing what you're made to do. So let me help everybody else understand how to set up a career that they're excited about. Because I'll tell you what, when you're in high school, when you're in college, the rules are kind of laid out for you. Get good grades, get leadership experience, be busy, do as much as you can, fill up that resume, and those are the rules that we think make us successful. And when we get into the real world, when we start our job and our career, it's the opposite, which can be a big brain breaker for us.
Well, so if we've all done it the same way, the one direction, right, all that, then how do we stand out? How do we make that path our own?
That's exactly it. So, you know, if your old mindset was, I'm going to be the valedictorian, I'm going to be on the honors roll, I'm going to be good at everything and keep my grade point high, make sure, even though I hate chemistry and I'm bad at it, I'm going to make sure I get a good grade. Guess what? In the real world, you get to say, yeah, I'm not good at chemistry, I'm not doing it. And we get to start to focus on what we're actually good at. So when you think about the steps that you need to go through, here's the first one. Do an honest inventory. You no longer have to be good at everything. But think about your skills, the things that you've learned over your life, your strengths, what you're naturally good at, your values, what is driving me. I know my top value, and you won't be surprised, is fun. And I bet that's one of your top values too, Trace.
Oh, that depends who you talk to.
Yeah, and then, you know, our personality, our temperament, and even what you want most. We have to do this honest inventory of ourselves first before we can really go out into the world and tell people what we're looking for. So usually this is the step that I know my clients get caught up on because they think, no, I'm going to scramble and just go on a website and see if I can get a job. But that doesn't really help you long term because in this, when we look at how people actually get jobs, most of them get them through networking, not through the listing. So after you kind of know, okay, this is who I am and I can clearly articulate my values, my skills, when you can do all that, then it's time to go investigate what's out there and look at companies that would be able to honor and use your skills and your values. I'll tell you, one of the biggest things that we talk about now is culture. Make sure you're in a company that's got great culture where you feel supported and cared for. That can be one of the most important things. And then after you kind of know, all right, these are 3 places I love to work, it's time to network. And I know people don't like that term sometimes, but really all it is telling people who you are and what you're excited about and allowing them to help you make the connection and build that team of people around you who can cheer you on. It doesn't have to be that scary because ultimately we want to be able to choose what we do. We don't want to have to try to fit into a mold or a job description. We want to be able to say, this is who I am. This is what I'm good at. This is where I could work and contribute and allow people to help you get there. That's really those 4 steps that we want to go through.
And quickly, the networking, I think people, I think you have to cast a wider net than some people think. You don't have to have a direct contact with someone that works in the place or the field that you want to work. They may know somebody or know somebody. You got to sort of drop the pebble in the pond and let the ripples do the work.
That's exactly it. So Meg J talks about this. She's got an awesome TED Talk. She's done the research around this. What you're talking about is loose ties. Most people find their job through a loose tie. It's not your neighbor. It's your neighbor's brother. It's your uncle's best friend. It's that second round of connection where you actually know almost 1 million people. If you think about, we all probably know about 500 to 1,000 people. Well, all of them know 500 to 1,000 people. So your network is way bigger than you think. Networking fails when you don't know what to ask for and you don't know how to articulate who you are. That's when it fails.
That's fantastic as always. LindsayPicardo.com. We'll put the link on IndieStyle.tv. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Can't wait till we can do it in studio.
I know. Too.
Yeah.